Hello, everybody. Phenomenal, sir. Coming at you with something we haven't seen in a while here. It's a black screen with nothing on it. Give me a second. We're gonna play some Super Metroid tonight. The charity streams continue, but we're gonna be playing Super Metroid, Super Charitroid, if you will. Um, which I have not played in a couple of years. I actually had to start it up earlier today and just make sure I remembered how all the buttons worked, which is weird and makes me feel old considering how much I played this game as a kid. But I've gathered my thoughts and my spirit, and I think this is gonna be fun. It's gonna be a little bit shorter stream than usual, and I'm starting a little earlier than usual. So in my head, I'm thinking I'm not in a hurry to get through this, but I am thinking that if we finish this, we may also do like some Castlevania 2 tonight or something. Because I was kind of on the fence on if I wanted to play this or Castlevania 2 tonight. So, maybe it'll work out and I'll do both. That's another one that I have not played, since before my hiatus. I haven't touched it. So, that'll be interesting trying to go back and remember how to do all the stuff in that game. But let's not worry about that. Let's worry about getting started. There's our previous two files. Pretty consistent. 251, 232. Okay. Not bad. We're gonna be Samus C. The best Samus to. Alright, so my buttons are a little mixed up because okay, yeah, making sure. The buttons are perfectly reversed on an Xbox controller, so it always throws me just a little bit when I'm trying to. Yeah, I usually do moonwalk on. And here we go. Hope y'all are ready, because I'm ready. This is gonna be fun.
The last Metroid is in captivity. The galaxy is at peace.
First battled the Metroids on planet Zebes. Zebos. It was there that I foiled the plans of the space pirate leader Mother Brain to use the creatures to attack galactic civilization. I next fought the Metroids on their homeworld, SR-388. I completely eradicated them except for a larva, which after hatching followed me like a confused child. I need to play. I don't know if I'm ever going to play the original Metroid on stream because it's pretty hard. I don't think I've ever actually beaten it without using the Justin Bailey code. But Metroid 2 I very much enjoyed as a kid, and I've never played that on stream. I need to go back and play that again. I don't know if I would do the classic or if I would do the AM2R. If I could track down a copy of it. I personally delivered it to the Galactic Research Station at Ceres, so scientists could study its energy-producing qualities. I always like the sequels. The scientists' findings were astounding. They discovered that the powers of the Metroid might be harnessed for the good of civilization. Also, they make nice hats. Satisfied that all was well, I left the station to seek a new bounty to hunt. But I had hardly gone beyond the asteroid belt when I picked up a distress signal. Ceres Station was under attack. Uh-oh. Hello, Callie. Speaking of attacks. Little child. Hey. I predict that the top right corner of this screen is going to cause me difficulty because that's where my chat overlay is, and I just know I'm going to catch some strikes from there. No, honey. Like one of the 2 times every week that Callie really wants me to pet her is right now. Yes, please. I need it. Die, Ridley! Oof. I don't know if we're gonna get him to drop the baby. Thank you for the work, Lurk Desolate. Ah! Good, drop it. You don't deserve to be in Smash Bros. Get out of here. Yes! No! Self-destruct sequence evacuated. Activated. Evacuate colony immediately. Oh. Why would you even build a self-destruct? I guess it makes sense. Like in The Walking Dead, where the CDC is set up to like blow itself up. I guess depending on what they're researching. I was gonna say, why would you even rig the entire space station to explode? Like. Planets. I'm good, health. I'm good. Sorry, I missed that for a second. I'm doing well. It was a productive day. I'm ready to get my Metroid on. My Cheritroid, if you will. How are you doing? Whee! Whee! Nice. I got everything done today but work, because I had none to do. Actually made a ton of progress, I think, on Steam achievements for Voltage. Like, a big part of the issues with, or the hang-ups with that, has been that the documentation for how to do it is kind of old, and even like the person, one of the plugins you need to even do it on RPG Maker MV, the person who made the plugin no longer supports it. Like, so the original blog that he posted it on is no longer active, so you gotta like find everything secondhand, and you're like, is this real, or is this a virus? And I'm trying to get versions that match with each other, because you gotta have a. I'm not super computery. I don't know how computery you are, so I'm just gonna say it. You have to have a node, like a JavaScript Greenworks node program of a version that's compatible with the Steam SDK of 1.5 or later, But if you have too recent of a version of the Steam SDK, then it won't work with the Orange Greenworks plugin for RPG Maker because that was last updated in 2020. So it's like trying to find that exact moment in time when all three of the things were working together and then finding those files. And I gotta be honest, I ended up relying on Google AI for a little bit of assistance with it, which I didn't like, but there was just no reliable documentation. Like, you go on the RPG Maker forums and people are like asking how to do it, and the response that everyone's giving them is, look at the blog for the person who made the plugin. Like, okay, thanks, that's not an option. It's gone. So I think I'm like 2/3 of the way done. I've got a checker for people that are playing the older version of the game that right now of Voltage that might have done what was necessary to unlock achievements. When they start their game, it should give them the achievements. And now I just have to go back and manually like put in the script line for every one of the achievements when it naturally happens, like organically in the story. Which is going to be time consuming, but not difficult. It's just like copy pasting a line into 77 spots. Yeah. If it works, I'm going to be happy. I did not join a Discord. I refuse to join Discords for help with computer issues. Because that just, you know. At that point, I would go on Reddit and just ask, how do I do this, you know? Because then at least, you know, you're only getting people that actually care about the topic instead of just like 10,000 people that have no clue what they're talking about, but needed help one time and are now in the Discord forever. And I realized as I was saying that there's a lot of people on Reddit that also have no idea what they're thinking or what they're talking about, so forgive me for that. But yeah, hopefully we'll get achievements soon. And that'll be the last time I update it unless something breaks. I'm also not sure... This is really only going to affect Philip, I think, because I think Philip is one of those hipsters that uses Linux. There is a Linux build of the game that I've never tested. I don't know if Philip was playing it on Linux or Windows, but one of the things I had to do to get the achievements was I actually had to update to a much newer version of RPG Maker MV, like as opposed to version 0.0, which is what I've been using. And it has some performance increases built in with it when you do that. But I couldn't do it for Linux because I can't test it. So we'll see how that goes. I spent a lot of time getting pretty decent with RPG Maker MV, and it's going to be really sad to no longer be using it, but I also am done dealing with the antiquity of it, and I am looking forward to moving on to a new engine. Depending on what game I want to work on next, I'm either going to be doing Godot or RPG Maker MZ. I don't know. I don't think I'm quite... I don't know. I say I'm not quite Unreal Engine ready, but, you know... you're never ready till you get thrown in the deep end, right? It's pretty much how I learn stuff, is I just fall in. Hey, Waffle. Thank you for the tomes. Thank you for the treasury donation. Anyway. I was just in the middle of giving a 30-minute response to a question from Health, as one does. Oh, too slow, Waffle. Too slow. Too slow. Did you see my picture I sent you? Did you notice my fancy hat? I got a fancy hat on just for today. Back way back in the day when I was fairly new to streaming, there was a whole subset of games that I really liked that I actually like went out of my way to come up to like find gifts for and stuff so I could do little customizations for my stream. It's a sign of how much I love Super Metroid that I was even willing to go through the trouble of altering my stream, because my stream layout right now is essentially identical to what I had 4 years ago. Like I don't like changing stuff. Once it works, I just leave it as it is. I saw somebody was saying that they were not going to be able to keep their streaks going. Trying to find the least personal way to answer that question. Yeah. Anyway, so now that we're 20 minutes in and I've been talking about a completely different game the whole time, this is Super Metroid, guys. This is one of those rare 5-star phenomenal games. You know, there's only about 4 games in the world that I've given 5 stars to, and this is one of them. It is actually perfect. And that's not even nostalgia talking, that's just fact. Like, I really do believe that even now, when people play a new 2D Metroid game, there's a mental calculation going in their heads of how does it stack up to Super Metroid. Like, Super Metroid is the benchmark by which we have measured the quality of all other 2D Metroid games for the last 30 years. Like, is it as good as Super Metroid? No. Does it make an attempt? Yes. Okay, then we'll play it. 20 stream streak. I feel like health has got to be like coming up on 100. If this wasn't his 100th one, I think it's gonna happen like in the next week. He's gonna hit 100. What if he gets to 99 and then intentionally misses a whole week of streams just to roll us all? Would we riot? I wouldn't be mad, I'd just be disappointed. I've never used the I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed on the kids when I used to teach, but I did use it really hurts my feelings that you would do that. Like that's the guilt trip that I used to hit the little kids with when I taught preschool. It wasn't I'm not mad at you, I'm just disappointed. It was, you know, it really hurts my feelings that you would make that decision, or that you would choose to act that way. I'm not a monster. I think the one across from us is a waste. That's the one you need the, you either need the, you need to be able to do the glitch, like the spark ball run or whatever the heck they call it, or you need the speed boots. And I don't know how to do the run. I don't know how to do glitches in this game, as much as I've played it. So... The dark room. Yeah. I couldn't remember what was down here. Yeah, I need to treat it like Elden Ring. If I don't remember what's down there, then it's not good. Oh, God! I don't know what's... There's an item over there, but I don't know what it is, which tells me it's not good. And then you look, and it's a melted mushroom. See? Told you. Hey. Aw, yeah. It wasn't. Believe me, I know where the rings of power are. All 12 of them. Gaming. Oh. Calrea, there's a deer in our driveway sniffing your car. Just so you know. Hey, Tech. How's it going? Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, we have a nice backyard is the best way I can say it. We live in a neighborhood, but I've gone out of my way to keep the backyard we're near a pond, and I've gone out of my way to make sure that the backyard continues to have like a natural feel to it. So we've still got some trees, and we let it be a little shaded back there and that kind of thing. So it feels a little more natural. So we tend to get deer in the spring and summer that'll bring their babies around and stuff. Every year since we've lived here, we've had either the same deer or different deer that every year they come and they use our backyard as like a nursery for their babies. Which was great until last year when I started having a vegetable garden and they're eating my damn bean plants. But... yeah, Super Metroid, man. Super Cheritroid, if you will. But yeah, so we've got a deer that's been messing with my beans and making me angry. Aw. Spelling is fundamental, yo. I did it again. There you go. Thank you, Waffle. Scaredy. I'm gonna just warn you, Tech, because I know you're like a pro at these games. I'm not doing anything fancy. I might do a couple of minor sequence breaks, but I'm not doing a speed run. This is a mall walk at best. Oh. Gonna open. Oh no! I had it right the first time. I was like, maybe he does open on the right-hand side. Womp. That was terrible. There we go. One of these, I think he just opens like right over top of me on the left. Oh, there it goes. Oof. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, that's how you know that they spend too much time in my backyard. No, we don't have to apologize to nothing. There were 5 of them out there when you got home, Calrea. 5 of them hitting the bird feeders. That's how you know that deer has been around for a while, because it knows the bird feeder, and it'll walk by and look at the bird feeder, and if there's seed in it, it'll tilt it back like it's drinking a damn soda. Just chugs the bird seed out of the feeder. I'm fine with it, honestly. I just would like at least a couple of my beans. My bean plants did pretty good this year. They came up really well, and I would like to at least have a few of them survive to where they could actually give me some food. Yeah. I honestly don't mind the deer being there eating my stuff. That's a thick missile. Yeah, for real. It's once the beans climb, they quit messing with them. It's just when they're little that they kind of graze off the tops of the plants and mess them all up. Thick missile, yeah. That's what it is. Thick missile. That one. Whoop. Now I'm not going to do any skips, but I was very contrary as a child, and I did figure out which things I could get into just through sheer persistence and force of will. Ow. Oh. Oh. My dodge was for naught. Distracted by cats right now. Get into any trouble up here? Can't remember. I don't think I can. Try. Oh, well, only if we're pro gamers though. No? Okay. Whatever. Not that important. Thank you for the temple offering. Tech gamer. Appreciate it. There we go. Was it not? The Spazer. I like to think of the undertones. The undertones give you that sense of like abandonment because this was like once an inhabited area, and the flowery tones is like the living things that are starting to reclaim the area, if that makes sense. So you're getting the of like the abandoned world, but the flowery stuff is like life starting to creep back in. But maybe not. I will say, and I know I'm going to regret this, somebody's going to clip it and then hold it over my head for all eternity. I would do poorly at it, but this is a game I would do a randomizer in. And I'm normally pretty opposed to not playing games in there. And it's funny because I was actually talking to Waffle about this last night, and I was like, you know, there's going to be some people coming in that are like, "Are you speedrunning this? Are you doing a rando?" And when I say no, they're going to be like, "Good, chump," and they're going to leave because it's just it's a game that is. So I literally was just talking to Waffle about how I don't like to do randomizers and stuff like that. But now that I'm like playing the game again after a couple of years away, I'm thinking, and I'm like remembering my way around pretty well. I'm like, a randomizer wouldn't be so bad for this game. It would take me 8 hours to beat it, but it wouldn't be so bad. Like, I don't even know how you'd go about doing that. Is it like a file that you use to modify the existing stuff? Is it its own like ROM type thing you have to download? Who knows? A collab rando? Was that like where you do the split worlds or whatever? The shared world type thing? That's something, isn't there an item up here? I could have sworn, maybe you need like a power bomb or something. that's something that Aeon Aegis was trying to get going with his community a while back. Was I can't remember what it's called now, and I'm not in his Discord anymore. This is gonna sound weird. It's like the name of the program. It's like, is it like Archipelago or something? Oh, so there's a thing you can do, Waffle. I think it's Archipelago, where you can actually set up. You can have a bunch of different people all agree to play different games, and you can do like randomizers of them, or you can do hacked versions of them, or whatever. There's a whole list of stuff. But it's like a shared thing where essentially everyone that signs up for a specific Archipelago group, your items get distributed between everybody's games. So like I could be playing Pokemon and you could be playing Legend of Zelda and Hagar could be playing Tomb Raider, and our progression can be limited by each other picking up items. So like there might be items like, yeah. So, but you could also do it with Super Metroid. Like we could literally set up an Archipelago where you and I are both playing Super Metroid with the same settings, but some of my items will be in your world and some of your items will be in my world. So as I'm and we don't have to play at the same time. Like you can literally just have it going. And like I could play on Tuesday and find some stuff for you, and then you play the following Wednesday, and when you log in, you'll get a bunch of items. It'll say like the Phenomenal Sir found XXXXX for you. Because I thought about doing like a Pokemon one with it, because he was doing like Legend of Zelda and stuff like that. That would be cool to do when Zora starts streaming again, because I know he's into the Zelda games. If we could get him to do that and be playing like Zelda, that'd be fun. Oh. Oh, keep missing. Yeah. But yeah, I've never done a randomizer of any game, so I don't even know how that would go, how you would go about doing that. The Archipelago thing is cool though. That would have been something I would have tried to get going on my Discord, but I just don't think enough people would have been able to commit to it. And like I said, you don't have to all be playing at the same time, but if everybody agrees, okay, we're gonna do this thing, and then one person doesn't play for like 3 weeks, then it could keep other people from being able to progress. Wow, game much, sir? Because like an item that you need might be in my game, and because you don't have that item, you can't get to an item that Hagar needs, and Hagar doesn't have an item that Zora needs, and the whole thing is just, you know, it creates like an issue. Oh. Oh. I'm still learning. But yeah, Archipelago, I think is what it was called. That'd be cool. I swear I thought there was like a thing over here. Ah, okay, there it is. Yeah, it's a power bomb. Yeah. Oh yeah, so now I'm responsible for you and the charity stream. Y'all are giving me a whole lot of work. Didn't even want me in the group at first. Thought I was too hard-edged. Using words like butts. I'm teasing. Oh. I thought you were saying, like, I'm gonna stay on you to learn how it works, and I was like, Now, I will say, unfortunately, they do not have a Rings of Power. They do not have a Rings of Power support on there. So, that kind of stinks. But... I don't think I can get through here yet. I cannot get through here yet. My judgment only matters if my opinion matters, though. Waffle is the thing. Please don't do this. Okay. Whee! No. Don't shoot me, lava dragon. Oh my goodness. Y'all, my jumps are bad. Bad, I mean non-existent. Hey, Charles, how you doing? Welcome in. Welcome to Super METROID. How you doing? Hopefully well. Hopefully your jumps are not as bad as my jumps today. May your shots be true and your jumps floaty. And your hitbox is generous. Oh, this is the speed boots area, yeah. Yeah. Oof. I don't think he's blocking anything, right? No, he's just there to be a butt. Alright. You'd think it would hit, but no. Alas. Alright. This is the... No, this is just a farm room. This is just a farm room. Oh. Oh. I don't know if I want to go that way yet. Oh. I think this is the way I want to go. Thank you for the temple offering health. It's not the way I want to go. Well, it is, but I can't. I mustn't. Slight change. I don't know if you caught this before, Health, but yeah. I mean, I can still get through it, I'm sure. I'm just not going to be as adept as I was as a kid, you know. Um But temple offerings are still for we're still doing temple points to try to get gift subs, but we did change it so donate to the treasury is a raffle for a Steam game key now, and not for another gift sub. So there is a reason to do both for anybody who's wondering. Treasury donation is a free game. Temple points are subs. And I still have the list. I still have some people like Philip. I still owe one. Like I've got a pretty decent list of games. I don't know how good they are. There's always a free Voltage Genesis, obviously, but essentially I do like the humble choice. You know, like those game packs and stuff. And usually there's only like one game in the pack I want. And that doesn't mean that the games are bad necessarily. It's just I have weird taste in games. So like Calrea got a free copy of Planet of Lana off of me a little while back. The keys do not expire. They expire if you don't use them, but it's like, yeah, and Bread and Fred. It's once you use the key, it's just like any other game on your Steam library. Like it's yours, you know, theoretically forever. But if you don't use the key for like a year after you buy it, I think it expires. So like the ones that came out this month, you have to use them by the end of June 2027 or they're no good. I think this is a power bomb area. Yeah. Poor guy. He just wanted to help. This is the one where you go through the ceiling, right? Honestly, I think the lack of health drops is probably like the one reason why I'll never stream the original Metroid, is because the game is just abusive to you in terms of like health drops. The laver. Yeah. I was saying when I started, I've never actually beaten it without using the Justin Bailey code as a kid. I mean, it's intended to be like the designer and stuff has said like the whole point of the game was that it was designed to make you feel lost and scared. Like it was supposed to be like sort of a horror game in some aspects. Like, he's like, I wanted the player to feel lost and confused and not know where they were going next or what they should be doing. Like, well, mission accomplished, bro. I swear I used to be able to get to do that jump. I'm trying, but my feetsies just aren't catching. There we go. It was very much inspired by the original, like, or by like the Alien movies and stuff like that, you know. So that's why I can't remember who I was talking to. I think I was talking to Zara's Gaming Lounge the other day, and I was saying that like there's some purists out there, if that's what you want to call them, that they claim that Metroid Zero mission isn't as good because it's too easy. It's like an easier retelling of that game. I'm like, yeah, you know, some people just want to choose sadness. I don't know. Zero mission's fun. Yeah. Yeah, like the stealth segment at the end. Yeah, that was weird. What? Finally? Finally what? 6 months? Holy cow. Well, thank you for that help. Holy. Took me a second. I was reading it. Oh, well, I appreciate that. No, he bought 6 months in advance, Calrea. 8 months total. It threw me for a second. I was like, why are the numbers all messed up? Like, that doesn't make sense. But yeah, thank you for that. I don't want to make a huge deal out of it because I know it makes some people feel uncomfortable, but I really appreciate that. Thank you for the vote of confidence. Now I gotta stream for 6 months. I'll be streaming until December. Ugh. Oh, dear Lord. So now I go this way, right? Yeah. I think I go this way. Direct. I can shoot through walls now. I am your god. Alright, so this takes me back to the entrance. Where I can get the freeze beam, which I probably need, so let's do that. Just here for the duckies and the death. Well, there's plenty of that here. Plenty of duckies and plenty of death. Hawaiian duck zombies. Ooh. That could be spicy. I'm gonna be completely honest, y'all. This little section of Super Metroid always confuses me. I'm never quite sure where I should be going next. So you're gonna see some exasperated throwing about here. I feel like you're supposed to go this way after you get your first power bombs. But I usually do that weird little, like, jump skip thing. I don't need the power bombs yet, and that's what confuses me, is because it's like, why is this the way that it is? I think this is a one-way door. Nope, it's a save. Nice. Or not power bombs, like the ice beam, I think. Back up, guy. Ah! No, no, no. Ooh, stay back. And the great mystery that will haunt all of gaming for all time. Why is the lava crocodile weak to lava? I think this is supposed to be acid, honestly. I think that's the whole point, is that it's not lava, it's like sulfuric acid or something. I still remember the first time I got to this spot on stream, and Calrea saw that skeleton jump in and was like, "What the f?" And then, and then he collapsed, and she was like, "Oh, okay." Like, she got super offended on my behalf when he showed up. She was like, "Why? You have to fight him again?" It's like, no, it's fine. All right. Yeah, this is the jank that I do. If I could actually make the jump. Oh, I did it without the special thing. There. You do that, you can get it without the grapple or whatever. That kind of saves you a little bit of trouble. Is there something over here? Yes. Safe room, perhaps? Yes. I really do think that's what it is. That's the whole point, is that it's like sulfuric acid or something. But it's just funny because you think like, oh, it's lava because it's the lava world or whatever. Why is he weak to lava? One little brick. Oh. Alright. Hang on. There we go. Thank you, Tag. I'm like an amateur magician. No. I can make that jump, right? Yeah, I can make that jump. I do what I want. Oof. Oof. Oh, so bad. So bad at games. Alright, calm down. Calm down, sir. Slow it down. There. There's something down here. Yeah, it's pain. That's what's down here. Never. Yeah, that'll be on the same stream as when I do a rematch against Donatello in Mega Man 2. Then if I have any dignity left after that, I can do a double feature of Castlevania and Mario 3 against Budsy. Just complete my self-destruction. Thank you for the temple redeem. I should have just backtracked. Oh wait, no, this is the wrong way. What am I thinking? I was thinking I was going back to Crocomire. Womp. Thought I was going back to Crocomire. Give me something good. Oh, I goofed the jump. I figure if I practice these little things now, then it'll be better for me later on in the game when I actually need to like move quickly. You? No, absolutely not. Nope. Ain't gonna happen, Captain. No. Doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo. Thank you, Nightbot, for telling everybody that the charity stream is live, where you can donate tub time, hours of gameplay, and even take some of my luxurious hair away. All for a good cause, donating to the St. Jude's Children's Hospital. So if any of those things interest you, or if you're just a kind-hearted and generous person, be sure to click that link and do what you can. And if you are unable to contribute financially, that's okay too. Just help spread the word, let people know that it's going on. Myself, Waffle Dynasty, Hagar 64-bit, and Someone 63 are all going to be participating in the stream. We had some others that were going to do it as well, but they had some unavoidable stuff come up they have to deal with. So they had to bow out kind of last minute. But that's okay. Our thoughts are with them. And the rest of us will carry the torch forward. Look, it's a firefly. Oh, wait, no, there's a missile up there. I remember. Oh. I do what I want. Well, let's go to the right and see what's over there. Aha. Oh. Oh. Nope. Stay away. Oh. Oh. I was gonna say that's kind of a letdown, but never mind, we got something good over here. Wait, no, we don't want this. This is just the worst room ever. Can't do anything with that. That's the way to lower Norfair. Or Space Dragon Ridley awaits. Yeah, so I think we're pretty much done here. We gotta go get the ice beam. I should have grabbed that. I went on a whole big roundabout. That little top left corner. I should have grabbed the ice beam and then gone down. And I got super distracted by the promise of loot and went all the way around my elbow. Oh. No. Don't hit me. Alright, we already did that. Yeah, so we just go straight across. Oh, yeah. You know, The Outer Worlds was one of the first games I ever streamed, and I have still never beaten it. At all, on stream or off stream. I was thinking I might put that in my streamiversary rotation next year, but I don't know, it might be too long. I might have to just buckle down and take a third stab at it. I love the game. My whole problem with it is you hit a certain point where you like can afford upgrades for your weapons, and all of a sudden the game gets incredibly easy. Like, even if you're like I did one run normally, and it got to that point where it got too easy. And then my second run was like a supernova run where it's like all your companions have permadeath and you can only rest and save in your ship. And even then it was like, this is getting kind of easy. I don't think I want to play this anymore. Like, once you get like a Mark III assault rifle and an acid element upgrade, pretty much everything in the game just gives up. There's not a lot they can do to stop you. Yeah. Yeah, it's not for everybody. I mean, it's a fun little shooter. It's got a cool little companion mechanic. The humor, it's a specific type of humor. And yeah, I don't know. I don't necessarily dislike anything about it, but I can see why other people would be like, this isn't really my thing. Like, it's not a game for everybody. And even then, like, the second one came out, you know, months ago, and I've had no interest in playing it. So I don't know, it's weird. It's like, I really like this game, but I've never beaten it, and also would not play the sequel. I don't know. I was telling Cleveland Tom the game list, so because I've already had a couple people be like, "Wow, that's kind of a restrictive list." So I think 123 games, 110 games, however many it is pretty good. I will say that I'm going to be a lot more forgiving on the hour things. Like, if somebody wants me to play something horrible for an hour, I'm fine with it. Like, I'm down for an hour of Muppets Chaos at the Carnival, but I am not spiritually ready for 5 hours of some of the stuff that's out there that I know people will request on a charity stream for children. And that's the key thing, is like, Y'all know I'm always down to put myself through unnecessary abuse. But I don't want to, like, get angry on stream if I'm streaming to benefit sick kids. I want to try to be, like, you know, a role model or something. So that's kind of my main... The thing that's giving me pause to not just be like, oh, you can just request whatever you want and I'll play it. I'm just like, eh. Yeah, like, you know, having never played Blaster Master because I didn't own it as a kid and none of my friends owned it as a kid, I would play Blaster Master for an hour. But having seen Tom play Blaster Master, I could not go into that game for 5 hours the first time I've ever played it and not get irked. And I know that about myself. Waffle keeps telling me if I don't stay family friendly, they're gonna kick me out of the 5 Rs. So I have to be good. I have like a punch card, and every time I say a bad word on stream, they punch a hole in the card, and it's like a reverse restaurant card where if you ever actually get all the holes punched, then you're never allowed to come back to the restaurant again. And unless Waffle says otherwise, you will just have to assume that I'm being honest. I like that emote. That's a cool emote. The little rainbow toad head? That's neat. Oh! I'm thinking... I'm gonna have to, like, convince her, but I'm thinking that if we do actually hit the goal, the Calrea hangs out on stream goal, which I know is pretty up there, I think I'm gonna make her play Super Mario Kart with me, because she claims I'm a cheater in that game. So it'll be funny to watch her get angry at somebody just playing the game normally. Speaking of people getting angry on stream. I said something about it to her. She's like, is that the one that you always cheat in? I was like, you mean like by driving through water? Or through clearly delineated shortcuts? Yeah, that's the one. She gets mad because we'll be playing on like the Koopa Beach level or whatever, and I'll cut through the water to save time. And she's like, you're not allowed to do that. You have to stay on the road. It's like, look, you don't stay on the road in real life, okay? Now I'm just trying to piss her off now. I need to stop. She's gonna beat me up. That's not true. That's not true. I bet if you and I played, like, the 7th guest or something, you would whip me at that game if we tried to, like, race in the 7th guest. You're probably better at Stardew Valley than me. She legit has, like, over 1,000 hours in Stardew Valley. She knows her stuff. I could have sworn there was like a 3rd one. Exactly. Thank you for the temple offering, Tech. Oh no, you're getting good at first-person games too now. Doing all that jetpacking and stuff in Slime Rancher. I keep telling Calrea she could be a very successful cozy streamer. play Stardew Valley and the Jigsaw puzzle game and Slime Rancher. Was it the Summer House? My Summer House? He is good at reorganizing books. It's true. This is true. Do 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 do. Holy cow! I just saw something. Health and Mercy, thank you so much for that. I don't get live updates, but I saw what you did, and that was unbelievably, incredibly amazing, and I appreciate you so much for that. Health and Mercy. Both of you. In equal measure. Mercy, you were trying to type the number in, and Mercy jumped on the keyboard, right? I really appreciate that. That's so nice. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Now I have to see what you've done. Yeah, I wasn't able to get the... I say I wasn't able to. I did not get the live updates, like the bot set up in time for everything. For this, so I don't get like the it happened. Womp. You played the Arcane Library game. Hang on. Excuse me. Yeah, I spotted that game on Steam and knew instantly that that was a Calrea game. Without a doubt. You saw the first 30 seconds of the trailer for that game and was like, I want that. Ah! Oh no. Hold on a second. I gotta... One second. I'm gonna have to look and see where... Oh. Mermaid. Nice. That's a good pick. That's a good pick, Health. Freedom Fighters? I would very much enjoy playing Freedom Fighters. I tried to play the Steam version of it a couple of years back on stream, and it doesn't work with controller. which it just is mind-boggling to me when they make a Steam port of a console game and don't make it controller compatible. That's just a wild decision. But absolutely, we will be doing that. That and it's super sensitive when you try to play it with a mouse and you look slightly to your left and you break your own neck because like your sensitivity is so it's such a fun game. Okay, sounds good, Waffle. Yeah, that's a cool one. That's one I'm gonna tell you what I told Calrea, which is that people who are strategic. Hey, Red Comet, welcome in. People who are strategic in the games they pick, there's a good chance that if you pick something that I'm really gonna like, I'm gonna play it for one stream and then be like, all right, I gotta beat this guy. So then I'm gonna end up doing the whole the whole game anyway. Because that's just how my brain works. I'm already excited for that. That's gonna be fun. Maybe. How you doing, Red Comet? Welcome in. Red Comet is another member of the 5Rs. I'm not sure if Red Comet's gonna be officially participating in the charity stream. Maybe not charity streaming, but maybe joining for the collab. Maybe doing the whole thing and I've just missed it. But in any case, welcome, welcome. We are on our way upwards and onwards to something. I don't know if it's better things, but we're going to things. I completely went the wrong way. Oh, I saw FF and I was thinking Final Fantasy for a second. I was like, co-op Final Fantasy, you madman. Yeah, that would be cool. I remember when Homefront came out, and I wanted so badly for Homefront to be like the next Freedom Fighters, and it just wasn't that. Like, it wasn't necessarily bad, but it just was not Freedom Fighters. I wanted it to be Freedom Fighters. Nice. Yeah, Homefront wasn't that great. I think I might have played the first 2 levels of it. That was when I worked at... I think that was when I worked at GameStop. I never owned it, but I know I played it and then stopped. I'm pretty sure I just borrowed it and then brought it right back. Because I hated it. Let me see, what's back this way? Oh, another item. I like the Donatello as well. Whee! Wait. Haha! Thought so. I almost walked away. I was like, wait a second. Wait a second. Something in my lizard brain tells me there's something else here. I guess we can go that way. Get into some trouble. Yeah. Alright. I think I was supposed to go to the ship now, but I didn't. 'Cause, 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 'c Calrea, you'll get to see your little monsters I was talking about. Oh, Lord. I was all worried for a second. I was like, wait a second. I literally have the X-ray goggles. Nice. Finally getting some more super missiles. I was starting to get a little worried that I still only had 5. This was such a cool effect. The X-ray scope. That was such a cool effect when this game came out. It's still a cool effect, but, you know. This is so that you get tricked into saving your game and you get stuck down here. You soft lock. Hey Zara, welcome in. How you doing? I don't know. How did the rest of your stream end up going? Did you end up going for much longer than 12 hours? Oh my gosh. I'm good. There you go, Calrea. Thank you for the lurk, Tech. That's good. That's very good. That is longer than I have ever streamed. I've done a handful of 12 hours since I came back. But 12 is pretty much the hard cutoff for me. I've never gone past 12 hours. Yeah. I was wondering. I was like, I hope Zara's not offended that I did that clip. I hope I'm not overstepping. It's just funny because I was kind of in and out of the room. I was working yesterday, and I heard you say that from the other room, and I was like, what? And I ran in and just got the clip real quick so I could rewatch it. Guess I could just do it this way. Here's the other maneuver teacher, Calrea, that I was telling you about. Bonk. I told you, he's like a space ostrich with a mohawk. That's all he is. Just a little guy. Well, I can't remember if there's anything else over here. So this like let us out from something else later. That's right. Metroid is the captain now. Welcome in, Philip. How you doing? Doki Doki Super Metroid. Oh no. Yes! Temple offerings are back as of the 1st. Temple offerings are back. And treasury donations are now how we win game keys, which I still owe you one of. I still owe you a game key. So if you need me to send you the list, I can. Oh yeah. Oh no! We do. I actually had, Rose Crow was asking me a while back if I was still going to do community streams. She was specifically asking about Stardew Valley, but I think I am going to start doing, like, at least one a month. If sledding game is on the list, you want it? What's the sledding game? Talking about Ski Free? Oh. About, what's that one? The Crash Crew or whatever? It just came out. Oh, okay. Actually, I think I saw a video for that. I think I did see that. It's not on the list. I don't have it, but I did see that. I might have showed it to Calrea. Or it's just like frogs getting launched off of hills and stuff every which way. Yeah. Yeah, we saw that. No! Speedrun's dead, guys. Oh, what? Yeah. Well, mystical sliding frogs. Ugh. Ow. Will this do it? Thank you. Wait. My Discord is still down. I can send it to you. I can send it to you. What I might end up doing is kind of like I did with the game list. I might just have like a screenshot that I can just share on Google Drive, and then I'll just have a thing where it's like, you know, donate to the treasury to win one of the following games type thing. I want to go that way. I went the wrong way, y'all. I got confused. I was thinking about Freedom Fighters. I got confused. A couple of decent games on this month's Humble Bundle list, which of course is where the games are getting pulled from. But I haven't picked it up yet, because I'm broke as a joke right now. So this was the plan 20 minutes ago. The car thing. Probably. What was the car thing? Did I spend all my money on a car thing, Calray? I don't know. I had to pay for my property tax. Oh no, I didn't do that. No, that was too expensive. I wasn't. I might do it next year. this time next year, I'll have paid off my my undergraduate student loans if things go according to plan. Yeah, our property taxes for our house are tied into our monthly payments, but where we live, Chesterfield, I know, and I'm only saying this because I know it's not the case everywhere. You have to pay property tax on your car, so that's what we had to pay. I had to pay like $100 property tax on my car, and I had some other stuff come up. Me and Calrea had our anniversary last weekend. We went out and had dinner and hung out. Yeah. Yeah. Do they not do that in the entire rest of the world? I mean, it's not much. I mean, for Calrea, I think it was like $15 or something, but yeah, they do. Am I dumb? Yes. Okay. We're gonna make this work, y'all. Oh, isn't this water anyway? Like, I can't even get up here. Wait. I can do this. Can't do this. Okay. Oh, I hit it, though. I could do it. I can do it. Okay. We'll give it 3 more tries, and then we'll give up and leave with our tail between our legs. That's one. That might be the one. Nope. Okay, so I need to do exactly that, but be ready for a wall jump. Ha ha! I do what I want. I just wall jumped off of nothing. Get wrecked. Missile height, yeah. For a whopping 10 missiles. It was less about the missiles and more about the shame of leaving without getting them. I don't know if this is the case for everyone's states, but I know in Virginia, a big chunk of the funding for the schools comes from the lottery, the Virginia Lotto. And a little bit like everything. Like they're always coming up with some new thing that they're gonna add a little more to the school funding because there's a lot of public schools in Virginia. This is going to be a thing that we're going to have to vote on in the fall, Calrea. They're going to add a 1 penny sales tax to all purchases, and it's going to be for school funding. So basically, every time you buy anything, it's going to add 1 cent to the cost. And that'll go to the public schools. I think I'm probably fine with that one. Both because it's for schools and also because it's all, that's like the most unobtrusive thing, right? 1 penny. It's literally the bit from Office Space. It's like if we can take 1 penny from every single purchase, we're gonna make millions of dollars and nobody's gonna notice the difference. Yeah, basically. Wrong way. All that for nothing. Well, they're not going to add a physical penny to it. Aww. Alright, y'all. Just another reason why cardio is for suckers. I've never had that happen, but I did have exactly one time when I used to drive a 93 Jeep Wrangler that had a soft top, and I had like a storm, like a cloud burst while I was driving down the highway, and it just came up out of nowhere. So I was going 60 miles an hour, and it started raining on the inside of my windshield, and it was the most horrible experience of the year, hands down. Alright, give me 1 second, y'all. I'm gonna step out, go use the restroom, and then when I come back, we're gonna keep on keeping on. And in the meantime, you know, mill amongst yourselves, make merry, and I shall return. Actually, Philip, what they're saying is run better or run wetter. Heyo. It is based. If it wasn't based, would it be acidic? And thereby horrible? It's true. Kind of makes me think of the old Super Soaker commercials from Laramie. Right, it's better to be wetter. Thank you, Calray, for the temple offering. Got it. Heck yeah. No. Heck yeah. Whee. Whee. Alright, quit zipping around. You're gonna fall in the water and feel dumb. Just like if it were real life. Alright. One of the best bosses in the game right here. I actually have this guy, this boss that's coming up. I have a GIF of him as well, but he takes up a lot of space, so I didn't bring him out. A homemade Chipotle bowl. Nice. Sounds good. I'm on like a little mini chicken taco kick right now. We had chicken tacos last weekend, and then I bought another rotisserie chicken so I could make them again this week. I think we talked about that before. You get like the little rotisserie chicken from like the grocery store, and you just pull all the meat off, and then you can just like finish it with seasoning in a pan. This sweet GIF. Yeah, get wrecked. Oh. Oh. Amy. I'm pretty sure there's like a spot you could stand that you could just dodge that. Bro. Can you not? Yes, I did that as well, Health. I did that last week, and then I did it again this week, and this time around I ended up making the stock a little too, dang it. I made the stock a little too salty, so I ended up mixing the two so that I could have, like, something palatable. Alright, y'all. Alright, so now we're gonna be good at games. It's true. I'm so bad at this boss. I've never been good at fighting this boss. At no point in my life was I ever good at this boss. Where you at? Yes. Push up with one hand, chop wood with the other, and then chew the bone. Every time you lower yourself to the ground once for the push up, you eat a bone off the ground. Just dispense with the pleasantries and die already, Fantoon. It's a cool boss, but I hate him. Ah, again. I stand right here and just die. Ah, it's gonna kill me, man. It's so strong. He does so much damage. Yeah, he doesn't take many hits to kill. It's just he does a lot of damage. And he's pretty generous because once he goes through his little sweeping flames thing, he will just keep showing up again until you get a hit on him. Like, the trick is if you don't use super missiles, I think he probably would have... If I didn't have enough super missiles for that fight, he would have killed me because I am no good at dodging his attacks. But that's why I went out of my way to get those extra energy tanks before I went in there, because I knew it was going to be bad. Yeah. Yeah, what was that? Six super missiles. This is a cool area though. Like, all, like, that aside, like, this, even though this is a very small, this is like a very small zone compared to the others, it is a fun little area. Like, it's interesting, you know? Especially, like, pre-Phantoon, because it sort of establishes that in this very futuristic world, there are ghosts, right? Like, ghosts exist. I think that's the way out. Is that the way out? Maybe not. Maybe it is. Oh, that's not good. I thought I was just gonna die there. I was like, well... Well, good. Tyler, take notes. Don't tell him that. Give a Hannah a Chipotle bowl and she'll eat for a night. Teach her to make her own Chipotle bowl and she'll eat for life. I like one of these walls as a thing. Cookies? Cookies? Oh, cookies. I do need to get this Tiltify bot working on my channel. Nice. My problem is I really like to cook and Calrea doesn't eat. So, there's that. I'm still technically on my diet, Philip, but I'm starting another. I hit the 225, and I've just kind of been going back and forth between 225 and 230. So I lost about 10% of my body weight, and then I kind of plateaued. So I'm gonna do another. I'm gonna do another dry month with like no beers or anything, and see how much that impacts it. Because a good chunk of the weight that I lost was that first month when I wasn't drinking. So I think I'm gonna do that again and see how we do. Yeah. She doesn't eat a lot. She like eats a big lunch at work, and then she just like kind of picks a little bit at dinner. Yeah. Thing up there. I think there is. Where you at, buddy? Come on. Oh my gosh. But I was gonna say, you better be kidding me. Okay, we got it. Well, there you go. Whee! I'm doing all right with the healthy food, and I've cut out probably like 90% of the sugar from my diet, between 80 and 90%. I'm officially at the point now where like soda, like sugary sodas, taste weird to me. Um, so I don't drink like the Cokes or anything. I'll drink a Fresca, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, I hate it. Calray is like, you used to hate that. I did. I thought Fresca tasted like just absolute garbo. But I'll drink the Frescas now. But it's more for the fizziness, you know, like you get that craving for the soda or whatever, and you kind of like trick your brain by having something that's fizzy like a soda but has no sugar in it. Yeah. I'm still drinking the Huel, the protein shakes. I got Calrea drinking them now too. They're pretty good. Really, the only sugar that I get in my diet is when I do like a Carnation instant breakfast packet in my coffee instead of like normal creamer. But I've done that for years. So there's sugar in that, and then if I'm really like dragging, if I'm like, man, I really need like, you know, it's been a long day or whatever, and I just like feel like I need like that kind of pick me up, like a little bit of sugar. I'll do like I'll eat like some canned pineapple or something, and if I don't have that, I actually have the little like 1 ounce packets of what is it, like Nate's organic honey, like the raw honey, and I'll just like take the honey out of one of those packets. I'll just like just get like a little hit of sugar to get myself back on an even keel. which is another thing that I have always hated honey. I always thought honey tasted gross. And again, since like you said, my taste buds have started to like realign, I actually like it, which is cool. So yeah, I'll do. I actually made a like a chicken sandwich today. Well, it was like a pita, really. It wasn't a sandwich; it was a pita. But I made like a some rotisserie chicken on a pita with lettuce and mozzarella cheese, and I did like a sriracha honey. And I literally just like mixed some sriracha and some honey together in a little ramekin, and it was really good. And that was what I had for lunch. Yeah. And then the other thing I'll eat it on is I did it as an experiment and I liked it, so I've done it since. Is I'll do instead of like peanut butter and jelly, I'll take like a piece of toast and I'll like spread some honey and then some peanut butter on it. So I have like a peanut butter and honey toast, and that's pretty good. It's thick, obviously. Like you gotta have a drink handy to to work it down, but yeah, I always thought honey was just nasty, nasty, nasty. And since I started cutting out the sugars, that's like the one type of sugar that I'll give myself. And I'm like, okay, it's not that bad. I will do the wasa, the little shortbread crackers that I was making the like open face sandwiches and stuff on. I still eat those, and I will do like Great Grains cereal or something. I'll take like one of those crackers and then I'll spread it with peanut butter, and I'll just put a bunch of that like Great Grains cereal on it. So you've almost got like a Nutri-Grain bar or something like that, or Nature's Valley bar. That's pretty good. And I also use that, like, instead of granola, I'll use that, which that has a little bit of sugar in it, depending on which one you get. If you get the ones with the dried fruit or whatever in them, they got some sugar, but if you get I get, like, the one with the pecans, it's not so bad. I'll do that with, like, Greek yogurt, and that's good. Alright. Okay. I don't think we're going to be doing Castlevania 2 tonight, guys. We're about 3/5 of the way through the game. I don't think we're going to have to... We're not going to be finishing super late, but I don't think we're going to have enough time for me to also play a full run of Castlevania 2. I might mess around with something, I don't know. But we've still got plenty of time on this. It's, like I said, we're not in a race or anything. We're not rushing. I just kind of looked at the clock and was like, I don't know. This is another fun area. It's funny because when I was a kid, like I've talked before about you know, my thalassophobia and the fear of all things lurking in the dark oceans. And I think that that's in large part because I was super into like ocean stuff as a kid, like reading about sharks and giant squids and all sorts of cool things like that. And I loved this area as a kid as a result, because this is like the aquatic area, you know? Woo! He's trying to get me! Hooray. Probably a totally unnecessary swag maneuver, but we'll take it. Get that very brief flash of a Metroid, and you're like, wait, what? Calrea said something about a hovering Wang Doodle, but I only caught half of it. Making stuff up. Ah. No, little guy, why? No, little guy! Don't do this! Oh yeah, okay. Well, I was gonna have it. There we go. I don't think it even matters. I think it... Oh no, it's not solid up here. It's just a bunch of jerks. Okay. Those look like the little floop snoot things from, well, I don't want to say they look like. The floop snoot things that teleport around from Journey to the Savage Planet look like those monsters. Oh. Oh, that's a monster right there. Why, though? Looks like Sid from Toy Story's teddy bear. Whee! Oh, these guys. Little turbo snails. Spring ball! We were talking about Metroid 2 before. Fun fact, I actually wrote to Nintendo Power exactly twice as a kid. One of them I've talked about before. I wrote to them to ask, is it actually true that you can get Mew from underneath the truck near the SSN? And they sent me a letter back, and they were like, unfortunately, this is not true. But they did send me a fun little piece of, like, Pokemon fan art that, or not fan art, like, just Pokemon art that had signatures from a bunch of people that I assume were, like, writers at Nintendo Power or something. Which I still have. I don't have the letter anymore, unfortunately. The other thing that I asked them was how to get the Spring Ball in Metroid 2, the Game Boy one. And they sent me back the instructions on how to get it, and they sent me a magnet that was, it was like Samus in her pose from the box art of Metroid 2 for the original Game Boy. So if you're familiar with that box art where she's like crouching and she's got the gun like held up vertically, I had a little magnet when I was a kid that stayed on the fridge at my mom's house for the longest time. That was Samus in that pose that I got as like a little free goodie from Nintendo Power because I wrote to them asking how to get the Spring Ball, and they were very helpful. They gave me the amount of help I needed to get it without feeling like I was dumb. Oh my gosh. There we go. You would think that the water would like flood through the tunnels, right? I guess they got the bubble doors to keep the water in. I don't know. So, by that metric, Calrea, peanut butter and honey is 3.5 stars. Oh, bah! Caught myself. Only I didn't say bah, right? The Christmas story. Oh, okay. Dang it. I'm not going to try super hard for this one because it's a small item. And we're also not doing a 100% run because that's miserable. What's this, like the granddaddy of them all? The F dash 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 word. Oh, it was the wrong plant. I knew it was one of those. Oh. It's this one. You gotta jump here. And you'll get it. Alright, last try. That's right. The 5 R's charity drive to benefit St. Jude's Children's Hospital is, in fact, live, Nightbot. You are correct. Oh my god. Okay, I give up. We'll try it again later. I'm gonna get angry at a silly thing if I keep trying. So you just like lose the momentum going through the door for some reason when you definitely don't lose the momentum going through every door. I know there's some other little secrets through here too though. Thank you for the temple offering, Waffle. Oh my goodness! Oh my gracious! Hello, Hagar 64-bit and Raiders. How are you doing? Welcome in. I am the phenomenal Sir, a variety streamer bringing you the greatest games of the 80s, 90s, and today. And we are currently engaged in a charity fun run of Super Metroid as part of our 2-week 5 R's streams to benefit St. Jude Children's Hospital. How are you doing, Hagar? How was Witcher? Did anybody take my position as the resident troll after I started streaming? I was having fun lighting your character on fire and making you fight ghouls. It was me all along, Hagar. I was the one doing it. Yeah, welcome in. Oh, that's cool. Said nobody. I at least kept it at like the troll level without being like outright mean. Whee! Oh. Okay, well we'll do it the normal way. Oh, that's not the normal way. He was doing crowd control, Calrea. Because like so many before him, he chooses sadness. When he could choose joy. What's over there, even? I think this is an item. Because I feel like every time I come here, I go to the right first, and then I regret it. Yeah. An older, much older, slightly wiser Sir. I couldn't do crowd control. I couldn't let people like pay money to make me unhappy. That would be a bad choice on my part. My memory was never mind. I was wrong. I was wrong. When I said that I was older and wiser, I was only 50% correct. Whee! Alright, everyone. There we go. It's the new bathwater. Speaking of bathwater, did you know that for just $1.83, you can increase the amount of time for my Wednesday, June 10th bathtub stream by 4 minutes and get a vote on what game I should play for the second half of the stream? It's true. And for those of you that were not here the last time it popped, here's all the information you need to engage in such craziness. Thank you for the snap, crackle, pop. That was much needed. Can I just walk through this? I can. I do need to set up the bot though. I don't have the bot set up yet to acknowledge when people donate, which some people have and are very much wildly appreciated for. We already have one of the inch of hair redeems has been claimed, a bathtub ducky, and a full stream takeover has been redeemed as well. We're going to be playing some Freedom Fighters, which is an awesome choice. I mean, obviously, I have fantastic taste in games, so everything I choose is good, but, you know. Freedom Fighters. Oh, God! I hope you don't mind, by the way, Hagar. I played just a wee little bit of Elden Ring on Maple without you. But it was only because there was... I remembered you had made a comment about you were under the impression we were going to beat Elden Ring the next time we played together, which I think is this weekend. And there was some stuff I wanted to pick up that I didn't think you seemed interested in grabbing, like certain spells and things that I wanted to get, so I kind of just ran a couple of the side dungeons so that I could get like get my demi-human summon and a couple of extra sorceries, that kind of thing. I didn't level up though. Actually, that's a lie. I gained 1 level. Because I killed a deathrite bird and I didn't feel comfortable with 30,000 souls. So I had to spend them. But I didn't like advance the storyline or anything like that. I didn't want you to see me like using new summons and be like, so what's going on there, sir? Where'd you get those new friends? Where'd you get those new buddies, buddy? I don't even have the DLC. Guess I'll have to buy it. Huh. It's nothing like Dark Souls, where y'all just stopped playing and I went ahead and like beat the whole game on that character without you. Waffle got super addicted to Elden Ring and didn't want to play Dark Souls with us anymore. Alright, so what do I need to do? Where do I need to go? I think I might be lost. So this is all just a great big old nothing burger up here, yeah? Just some items. And I'm cool with that. But also wildly disappointed. It was always something I was holding off on because I wanted to play it with my buddy Megami, and then we just never did. I power played Dark Souls? Why would you say such a thing? The bandit knife is a totally fair and balanced weapon that is not overpowered in any way, shape, or form. true. I mean, I could start another new character. I was looking at it's funny because I was looking at the Banished Knight gear, and I'm realizing that like you could theoretically do a Banished Knight build almost from the beginning of the game. Like, it's kind of wild how low your stat requirements are for the Banished Knight. Because I remember being like what when we were playing and we got the halberd, and it's like a 14 strength requirement. But the Banished Knight shield is also a 14 strength requirement. So you can actually just like, if you wanted to, you could just have like a Banished Knight halberd and shield at 14 strength, have a ton of endurance, and just go ham on stuff. It's kind of wild. Nope. Nope. Alright, so that's that. That. We can, or we can play later or earlier. Whatever's good with you. Calrea's gonna be out of town, so I just have to basically feed the cats. Is that you, Volvagia? He's annoying to fight like Volvagia. Nice. Yeah, man. Got nothing else going on. And yup. Yeah. I'm gonna call it Crossing the Charity Streams. Normally my collabs are they go on the Crossing the Streams playlist. There we go. That's literally what you're supposed to do. You can't save the world if you don't cross the streams. Whee! All that for nothing. I refuse to use the grappling hook. The Spider-Man my way across this. Nothing up here. Oh, that hurt. Whoa. Bruh. 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 It's not jump. I guess you just can't jump on those blocks. Yeah. If someone asks you if you're the Elden Lord, you say yes. Looking kind of low on super missiles there. I'm hoping that this is an energy and missile refill through this door. Aww. Wah, 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 wah. The Frenzy Lord. For one of those. Took me a second. I was like, wait a second. Oh, shoot. Alright, so what's up here? Pretty much. Yep, and then Dark Souls 1 starts. Kind of makes you wonder, was Godric like low-key a was Godric low-key a Flame of Frenzy guy as well? Because you meet Hyetta immediately after defeating Godric, and the last thing he says before he dies is, "One day we'll all be together again in our home bathed in gold." So maybe that's the whole reason the flame starts like kind of trying to get you involved, is because you killed its little helper. You killed its helper Godric. I know there's a way to like zap the crap out of this dude if you like bait him into grabbing you near the little electric things. You can like grab the electric thing with your grapple beam and electrocute him. But I'm not good. I didn't think about it till just now, but it kind of tracks because he was definitely crazy. And he did have that weird fixation of like attaching things to his body, like basically uniting himself with, or like combining himself with other living things. So it kind of tracks. And then as soon as he dies, all of a sudden you've got the frenzied flame stuff starts going. I think that might be the case. And it also tracks because now that I'm thinking about it, I didn't really think about it until now. Now I'm running my mouth. Each one of Godfrey's children aligns with one of the non-Golden Order endings. If that's the case, then it lines up, I think. Like each one of them was corrupted by one of the endings, right? One of the other endings. So Radahn was corrupted and maddened by rot. Mohg wants to start a new dynasty of blood. Godric is fascinated by the frenzied flame. And then Ronnie wants to, well, I guess Ronnie's not one of his kids. Ronnie wants to do the night. But yeah. And then was it Godwyn the Golden is death. He's the death ending. Yeah, that tracks. I like that. I like that headcanon. And then they hate her. y'all. I don't think there's anything else in here. Yeah. It's just habit. Just want to blow up everything in all the treasure rooms just in case. Hey. Well, de-rumble that tum. If you must. What is that? Looks like a hash brown in a red sweater. I think it is a hash brown in a red sweater. Where's AK Potatoes? He would love that. It's the father of the biscuit. But is the father of the biscuit a hash brown? Is the question. You won't get me, METROID. Oh, you might get me. Oh. No! No! I feel like I might have missed a reserve tank back there where we got that energy tank before. Probably wrong, though. Just wishful thinking. That's nice. That's like one of the best feelings ever when you get an emote made by one of your viewers. I have a couple from Panda Hitman who I have not seen online in probably 3 years. But my Tub Life emote was done by her. Yeah, that's a good feeling when a viewer does that. Thank you for the temple offering, Waffle Dynasty. Agar, if you haven't done so already, be sure to consult your tomes and donate to the treasury before you leave for your chance to win a free gift sub at the end of the month and to support your temple. I don't think we've assigned you to a temple yet. He's already gone. Way to go, Waffle. Oh, wait, never mind. There he is. Oh my gosh, I'm getting absolutely rolled by this room. There's all these little one-hit enemies just terrorizing me. Treasury donations give you a chance to win Steam keys and temple points give you a chance to win gift subs. So I wonder, which team will you be on? Let's look. Ooh. Yeah, it looks like it. I have to add up some points because I think Philip might have redeemed them, but right now, based on the previous stream, you might be joining Temple of Void, which is where Waffle Dynasty is. And Calrea is going to be very angry if that's the case. Before the temple took a break, we had issues where we had everybody would randomly get put on Void, and then anybody who was randomly put on the Temple of Void side was always super into it, and then Calrea and Goblin Junkbot were on Nexus and just trying their darndest just to keep up. And it'd get to the end of the month and it would be like, sorry guys, even though Goblin Junkbot literally paid $30 of US currency to get extra points for his team, Void won by 500 points. It's a Metroid, Rose, because we're playing Super Metroid. Technically, it's a baby Metroid, which is both accurate and funny. I didn't think about that pun until just now, but that is the baby Metroid from Super Metroid. No, I'm plenty. Baby Metroid for a baby sir, yeah. Exactly. Ooh, look at all those juicy items that I missed. Kinda makes me sad. Oh well. Yeah, engage your lurk. Do it. Eh. Big thank you again to Hagar for the raid, and to all the raiders who came in and stuck around. Wait. I was gonna say, isn't this a room down here? Yeah. Okay. Oh, this is a terrible room. I don't want this room. Check this map again. I know I just came this way, but I'm gonna go back and double check. Oh yeah, give me that sweet lurk. Oh yeah, give me that lurk. Give me that lurk. Give me that lurk. Ah. Whee! Aha. Are these are speedies. Okay. Hey. Oh, that wasn't an item at all. Dang it. What? Oh, okay. All that for nothing. Ah, well. Now we know. Now we know for next time. The area, this is the area I thought I missed, like a reserve tank in. Oh, we got the energy tank. Oh. Whatever. Of course, now I'll never make that jump again. There we go. Never mind, I did it. Pro gamer. I guess not. Guess not. Well, we can go this way and then just go back through Brinstar to get up. So that's not a big deal. Oh. Oh, boo. Boo! Okay, never mind, we're good. Alright, so we need that. Down here? Yeah, it's down here. Okay. Yeah. There we go. Good times. It's twice as nice. Man. Oh, this is just the pits. Okay. I hope you know, Rose, you got Calrea playing Bongo Cat now. Just so you're aware. Thank you, Nightbot. Also, before I lose you, I was gonna let you know that I put Stardew Valley on for a community stream on the 27th of June. If such a thing interests you. I remember we talked about that. And that goes for everybody. It's been a long time since we did a community garden, so I have a feeling we might have to just start fresh, but we are going to do one. Anybody who wants to join in on some low-stress Stardew Valley fun, shoot me a message, let me know you're planning to join, or just show up, and I'll have the code there for anyone who wants it. Uh-huh. So what was the point of that? That just to... secret shortcut? Okay. Oh. Ooh. Oh, look at these little guys. I forgot about these guys. Cuties. They're turtles. Yeah, there it is. Then that's the big mean one. Yeah, then it'll lift up in the air and you can jump up and grab the thing. I totally forgot about that. That's so cool. Y'all can't see it. I got a big grin on my face right now. That just made me super happy to be like, oh yeah, the turtles! Space turtles. Of course, actually now it makes me sad though, because I don't think you can save the space turtles when you save the other animals. So the space turtles all die at the end. Sad face. I guess at this point we're going to Norfair, yeah? Got all the stuff. Got a couple items we could grab. But they're all the way back at the start of the game. I think we're going to Norfair. For a fun time. Doo-doo-doo. All right. I knew as I was going down there, like, oh yeah, you can't do anything with that. It's this one. But I tried anyway. Whee! Oh. Dun 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 dun. Denied. Tell me more about this store. No, thank you. That honestly might be the way I'm supposed to go. I can't remember. But I know those guys are killable with the screw attack, so I was like, well, maybe it's this way then. This feels right. Goodies? Heck no. 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 The laver. Anything else? Alright. Uh-oh. What? I don't know that I've ever seen that before. He like shoot his face at me? That was cool. Yeah. I don't think I'll be backtracking here. Thank you. I guess that wouldn't have been a long walk, huh? Hell no, I'm not gonna backtrack. Are you kidding me? One screen. Energy recharge complete. It's true. Oh, they zooming. Dang it. Just want as many super missiles as I can get. Without having to come back again. Oh. Oh, hang on. I don't have a very fast jump going. That's okay. Oh, well, I guess I live here now. Oh. Really hard to time the jumps when the screen is shaking like that. Alright. What? All that for a pack of missiles. Nope. Holy cow. They are zooming. Oof. Oh, look. Yeah. So I should not have gone that way yet. And I can't go back. Okay, well, I just bought myself an extra 20 minutes in actual space hell. I don't know why I went that way. I had it right the first time, Calrea. The legendary double troll. You go to the right thinking, and then you think, oh shoot, I should have gone up first. And then you go up and you realize, oh shoot, I should have gone right after all. I gotta do the whole loop over again. Yeah. Whatever. I like the game, and it's not a race. And it's a lot easier to get through the second time. So, whatever. I don't have to fight Dude Man a second time either, so... Get our energy refill. Alright. Dang it. I could have just looked at the map and seen where Ridley was and been like, oh yeah, I gotta go that way. You could see the boss room on the map. So like I was saying, guys, this is obviously the right way to go. No idea if there's any items down there. Save room? Nope. Alright, so what's back here? So I guess my question to you, Calrea, is does this area's music match? You said the other area's music didn't match. I mean, kind of. I think I probably should have gone the other way for items before I did this, but it's okay. I think we'll be okay against Ridley. If not, I'll regret it. This is actually the last boss before the final area, so there is a bit of urgency here. Less urgency and more just raised stakes, I guess you'd say. That's part of it too. Is I think the that sort of the earlier music being a little more chill and laid back probably feeds into that. It's not a direct one-for-one because there's definitely been a couple of times where we had you know, later areas with chill music or whatever, but it might be part of the consideration for that kind of tone. Took me a second. I couldn't remember how to fight these guys. You gotta wait till they do their little jump kicks or whatever. Come on, man. There we go. Alright, y'all. Immediately falls in the hole. I was about to say, time to see if we're good at games. Falls in the hole. Hey, buddy. Oh, that was bad. I'm pretty sure at this point my charged shots are stronger than my regular missiles, but might as well. You shoot them so fast. He is not meowing. He is a space dragon. Dang it. Heck. I think I just did a glitch. I don't know how I did it, but it happened. Was that a strat? Was that a pro strat tech? I honestly don't know. All right, there we go. Picked me up while I was charging, and then he just exploded. I'm pretty sure that's a thing. Tech's giving me a thumbs up, so I assume I did something cool or good. Gotta see what he's. I saw he went live a minute ago, or a little while ago. I gotta see what he's actually streaming tonight. Because I don't think it's Mega Man X anymore, right? Oh, it is Mega Man X. Hang on. And sorry, y'all. I got distracted, as one does. As one does. And we can farm 5 packs later. Not even gonna fool with those guys. Thank you, Nightbot. And the really crazy thing is, Calrea, that's not even the last time we fight Ridley. He shows up in Metroid Fusion, and he's just ridiculous. Metroid Fusion is by far, I think, the hardest of the core Metroid 2D games. I don't know. I never beat Dread. I got pretty close to the end of Dread. I think that just in terms of how badly you got slapped around, I think Fusion was worse. The first half of Fusion was very hard to new players, just because of your unique weaknesses and things, since you're not the real Samus. I said it. And that. Oh. That would have been good to have before. Womp. Okay. Then this goes back into regular Norfair. I don't trust the floor. I don't trust the floor there. I don't know why, but I don't. Keep holding the jump button. There we go. Almost missed that. Sneaky, sneaky. And yump. I am gonna have to stop by my ship to get everything refilled so I can pick up that stuff. Kind of thinking what else is left to grab. I know we've got that. Crap, now I can't think of where it was. Oh, in Brinstar, over near Kraid's area. There's that power bomb area there. I think it's just off to the right, yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Couldn't see the platform there for a second because I was I'm looking. I got the chat overlay up, so I just kind of stopped there like that because I was like, why am I not moving forward? I had to look at my actual stream, wait for my stream to catch up with real life, so I knew what was going on. There it is. Do 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 do. And then I know below the charge beam there was an item that we hadn't gotten yet. Because we didn't have the stuff we needed. And we missed a missile. We missed at least one missile tank in Meridia because when you get up to the top part of the wrecked ship, and then you have to go down through the tunnels in morph ball form. You go to the left, I think you get a missile, and if you go to the right, you get the gravity suit. So there is kind of like a path that we could take to pick up all the stuff that we've missed so far. I think the only thing then that I can think of offhand that we will have missed is the, I mean, there's a couple of items, I'm sure. It's not that we only missed one. The only other thing I can think of, though, is the, oh, we can just go up through this, that's right. Is that one missile tank in Meridia that I was just like, yeah, I'm not going to try to get that. Oh, boo on you. Whatever. This way anyway, so it's fine. Haha, pro gamer. Pro gamer moment. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Zipping. There you go, y'all. Full energy tanks. Heck yeah. That's probably the one that I missed the last 2 times I beat this. I don't know if y'all remember at the start of this whole night, I showed the other two, my other 2 save files, and I had all but 1 energy tank. I don't even know how many reserve tanks I've had. I've missed 2 reserve tanks, so I'll probably pick up at least one of those. But that's not really necessary at this point because it's just not. This is like the most out of the way to go to, but that was swaggy. You can't say it wasn't. I mean, you can, but you'd be lying. You can say it wasn't. You'd be full of crap. I know we've got we've got another couple of items up above the ship. I'm gonna grab, not because I necessarily think we need them at this point, but just because I got to go over there to recharge anyway. But this is the way to the boss door, so we're kind of gonna backtrack a little bit. We will not be getting Samus in a bikini on this run. Sorry, lads. We have blown past the time frame for that. But I dare say you could just go play Smash Bros. See her in her Zero suit. If that's your thing. Oof. That was kind of gross and embarrassing, but whatever. We're gonna be fine. Just because we kept running into the spikes. Poor Calray is probably like, can't even look at the screen. I'm zipping around so much and flipping through the air and... Alright. We're all charged up. Gonna get some METROID. Alright, so for this one we gotta be on the left side. What? Liar. Liar! Yeah. And we wanna... Because we already got the one on the right. It is possible to get both on a single trip through, but it's tricky. I'd be like perfectly placed between those blocks. Into Torian. Torian. Safe. Aww. Wrong way. Thought I was being cute, pushing them all away like that. Oh. Whee! Kind of a waste of super missiles there. Oh no! Ah, little baby, don't do it! This is like exactly the reaction we get when Link bites me. Leaves me 1 inch from death and then panics and runs away. Oh god, I'm sorry! Runs out of the room. I really don't like that the missile stations don't recharge your supers. It seems unfair. I don't know if unfair is the word. It's just, it's weird. It just seems weird to me. But then I don't think they have a power bomb refiller either, so I guess it tracks. Whatever. Wow, shoot much, sir? I use my super missiles like they're going out of style anyway, though, so... Oh my god! He doesn't care! That baby, I don't want to give anybody spoilers, but that baby Metroid, the baby Metroid reveal was like that character we last saw as a baby that now appears in The Mandalorian and Grogu. Like, he's a beefy boy. The same energy. I figured you'd either think it was cute or you'd think it was horrific that there was a Metroid eating my head. Kyrie. If anything, it makes the baby look even fatter in the cheeks and the chin. I swear the scripted part of this battle is longer than the actual fight. That's a sound. If I can remember how to get out of here. Oh. Game is lagging. I don't know, Calrea. I don't know if we got enough time to save the animals. We might have to let them all die. They can all die with the space turtles, I suppose. I'm kidding. We're good. Ah! Thank you, Tech. It felt like a good game. A game played well, if not fast. And hey, the operation was a complete success. And see, and this is where I get confused, because it says clear time 2 hours and 47 minutes, and I've clearly been streaming for 3 hours and 47 minutes. And I don't know if that's like some weirdness with like the frame rate for the game or what. Like, if the game is running at like fewer frames, I don't know. Like, the same thing happens every time I play through this, and I'm always like, what the heck? Like I took a break and I paused to look at the map a few times, but not for an hour. I don't know why it does that. But anyway, that was Super Metroid. 5-star game until the end of time. The benchmark for all Metroid games to follow. Super awesome. I'm gonna have to bust out my Super Metroid handbill and put it up on the wall to celebrate playing this again. But yeah, I think all 3 times that I've played this on stream, that's how many times I've played it in the last 5 years, and I need to play it more, because I really do love this game. Like, even though, you know, it is very, very much just like start to finish, like ABC, it's one of those games. It's like Serious Sam. You just turn your brain off and just go, you know. So that was fun. Super fun. Super fun, y'all. Gonna let the credits roll. Nightbot throwing out one last reminder to everybody for the charity streams. Friday, I'm thinking more Final Fantasy IX. I was kind of on the fence if I wanted to wait until after the charity streams were over, but I've pretty much done everything I could possibly do, and I'm like level 70 now. So I think I'm gonna knock another big chunk of the storyline out Friday, play until it feels like a good time to stop, and then Saturday we're gonna do a co-op stream of Elden Ring with Hagar, and then I guess we do get Zero Suit Samus. Heck yeah, absolutely 100% successful mission. Probably because I got so many items. I think it looks at time and completion. And then Sunday will be the official start of like the fun charity stuff. 88% items. Heck yeah. See you next mission. We're going to be kicking off with the Yoshi's Island Marathon. We're going to be playing the entire game. And that'll be when I put in my donation, my big donation. And I will be challenging you all to match me at a 1/10 rate. So if I put in 50, I challenge you all to put in 5. And it's going to be based on how much, like what my score is in Yoshi's Island. I'm planning to do all the levels. I'm gonna donate $1.55 plus 1 penny per point that I earn across all 6 worlds, 9 levels each. A perfect score, 6 stars on the title screen will be $55.55 to celebrate the 5 R's. And then we're gonna do Spyro 2 on Monday. We got the bathtub stream on Wednesday. More Spyro on Friday. And then we're gonna finish it up with a collab stream of Repo with any members of the 5 R's that can make it. Might be some empty slots if some community people want to join as well. I haven't decided yet if that's a thing we want to do since it's a charity stream. We might just keep it restricted to the charity, the people raising money for the charity. And unfortunately, this is just my life now. I'm stuck here forever. The screen never advances. So with that, we're gonna close down the chat. We're gonna close down the game. We're gonna switch on over to a dark room full of gaming fun, and we're gonna look for someone to raid. I see some likely suspects, and actually feel bad. My cup is kind of running over. I don't know. We got several good options here. Zara is new to the community, to my community, and Zara is very nice. Zara's playing Final Fantasy X, but Tech is here, and I think people are getting used to me raiding Tech at the end of the night. So we no offense to anybody, but we favor raiding lurkers over pop in and outers. But that being said, Tech is playing Mega Man X, and if Mega Man X is not your thing, I do at least want to let you guys know that Zara Gaming Lounge is live playing Final Fantasy X. They are very nice. They do not use a mic. They use text to speech to communicate, but they are very communicative. In spite of that, I don't want to call it a limitation, but in spite of that feature, they do still chat, and they got a very friendly community. So check them out. I'm gonna go over there and lurk while I watch Tech crush face at Mega Man X. So that being said, thank you everybody as always for being here. I hope you had fun because I had a ton of it. It was a great night. Great way to get the ball rolling and keep it rolling. I've already told you guys what I'm going to be up to. So the only other thing I have to say is another huge thank you to Health, Myself, and Mercy for their wonderful joint donation to help get this thing off the ground and rolling. It's very much appreciated. I think it's awesome that you were able to do that, and I hope that it is the start of a boulder that will gain speed and heft as it rolls towards the finish on the 13th. With that, I will be back on Friday. And until next time, stay healthy, stay safe out there, y'all. Later.